Disclaimer. Content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Trading involves substantial risk. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Viewers are responsible for their own trading decisions. No guarantees of success or profitability. Okay, another trading day, Tuesday, the 28th in April. FOMC tomorrow. Big price correction this morning, last night, overnight, heading into NY Open as it consolidates around 27,140. So we're getting some sort of exchange at 27,140 to 27,100. Whether we're bearish or bullish for the morning, off NY Open, could be consolidation with tighter ranges before it recovers to the upside or downside, continues to the downside. Whether we can keep this rally up, start a rally this morning off of 27,140 quickly. Maybe we're building back up to the upside and we want to check for a resistance around 27,345. So on the 1 hour, we have this huge sell-off here, and then we're correcting at 27,142. It's been correcting for the last hour. Slight hold here, and it looks like it's pushing up and trying to break this 27,140 level. Okay, so there was a big price correction, so I think I need to be patient and have certainty with these trades this morning. Could be a trade back up to 345 or a hold and a break below that, or maybe 27,250. This could correct back up to the upside to 345, and then we get a short from 345. It could be a big move to the upside, could be accumulating down here after this overnight shorting. This is the key level, key prior support and resistance. I mean, this could become a support. This was a prior resistance level. It could go to 26,890 as well. Last Tuesday's breakout, last Wednesday's breakout area, 26,890.50. I'll let people know I'm live if they're interested in joining me this morning. Chat about the markets. I'm uncertain this morning, so neutral, bearish, just continuation overnight, correction in price sentiment. But yeah, maybe need to know a little bit more. What is everybody else thinking? Okay, so we're gonna focus on maybe consolidation ranges, tight ranges. Maybe with time we'll get a sense of direction, whether this price correction to the downside has found a support already off NY Open and we rally again. Looks like could be within a range. Usually after big moves like this we get consolidation ranges. So we had an accumulation range, then a break to the upside, accumulation range, a break to the upside, accumulation, a correction. So there can be another accumulation and a correction to the downside, or correction and just be ranging within 345 and 150. It looks like we're headed back up on the 1 and the 5. So this does look promising here as a hold off of 137. If we see a break above this, 160 could potentially be price discovery to the upside till it finds a support for shorts. Could trade this back up into resistance here to 345, or could watch a hold and then this trades back and breaks 2750. Could be a larger range, maybe 100-point range from 2750 to 27,150. So that's 100 points, maybe another 100 points to the upside of 250, and we get a hold off of 250 for a continuation to the downside. It's going to be a battle of uncertainty with slips in it to the upside, and the bigger operator might step in around 250 and short us. Maybe could still be holding. Could probably sell around 2750. Just need to see more downwards pressure, but I think overnight this corrected substantially though. This corrected this rally completely, so it looks like we could rally to 27,345, keep this within a range, or maybe even break up there. We'll see what happens. So key levels to look out for today is 27,345 and 2750. Everything within that range. It's be choppy and uncertain. 27,250 could be that line in the sand for a continuation to the downside. Another pullback of accumulation, 100 points to the upside, and then a push back down. Just beyond that, FEG needs to tap into that FEG, correct this recent one. Correct this FEG off of 175 to 234. This area could be filled here. So anywhere below 250. 250 to 2735. We got 2 minutes to open. Let's switch these screens here. And let's have a good trading day. We got these levels considered. Want to read price action. Want to not just hop in on any trades. I just want to read what's going on. We were sending it this morning. Few days I should have funded, but we'll see if we actually trade that or just wait a little bit. Need to create a bit of a buffer, maybe in a couple weeks. Yeah, a couple more weeks, then I'll be trading that small account. I just want to practice with one contract. I'm taking A+ setups. This is bearish, so we want to see support established to the downside. So we'll see that between 345 and 50. Potential to get to 250 if we're more bearish, or 345 if there's more uncertainty. So between 45 and 50, 345 and 250. Still seem like upwards pressure here. We got 30 seconds till open, and we're getting slips to the upside. We're down 1% net change since overnight. Drastic move. We see it break above though. This is before pre-market, before 6:30 open. Created a couple of FEGs down here, held, still pushing up. Correction to the upside could join this. This maybe join down here 137. Got open, press down, finding orders between 120 and 170. Break below this recent low, hold to 110. We trade this back into this low here. Find a better entry off of this accumulation. People are induced shorts. FEG off of here. Create a sell element up here. This break. Sell the market to the downside for a break. This looks decisively bearish this morning. Still off a correction. Shorting off rep this morning. Continuation. Looking for a safe place to enter here. Maybe a break of 110. If this retraces back to 110. Seeing sales and accumulation for higher low potentially, or an accumulation for a break to the downside. See what happens at 35. This previous low. Could be targeting until 2035. Slowing down around 80. Maybe a sharp move to 35. Selling off here early. Uncertainty this morning. Nice relief from this downwards move. Around 100. So 27,100. We got a pivot around 27.1. Some action establishing. We get a recovery, figure out this range. Pushing back up to the upside. So there's a broader range here between 80 and 180. See a quick 100-point moves to the up and downside within 3 minutes. Potential second leg to retrace this move. So it could be a lot of downwards pressure. Could be in retails right now. Could be a part of liquidity between 180 and 80. They're gonna build up from 27.1. Agreement around 27,100. The 1 hour seems to be holding near the high of that last hour candle. Holding around 27,135. So bulk of orders around 135. So if we remain bearish, we know that we can get a nice move back up from 127.80. Bit of a battle this morning, but nice moves. Broader range being established. Could potentially get a, if we get a lower high here, we could target this 27.80. Or if we get a lower high here, we target 27.80. There'll be some slips and accumulation. Up and down until we get a move. Not quite sure of general direction or bias of the day, but I'm neutral, bearish. This could be a nice recovery to the upside though. That'll be a nice move. Potentially a downwards move off of 345 or an upwards move to 345 right now. Maybe part of price discovery from here to the upside. Could be consolidating for a while. Unsure where this could go. Looks like there's a build and accumulation after big moves, so this could be ranging all morning. But some operators building off 135 though. Could be selling into retail overnight from this big move. Overnight, taking profit here, slips to the upside until we find a direction after the supply has dried up. There's probably a lot of supply overnight. It's going to be consolidating all morning potentially until we get continuation to the downside or upside. We'll see how these candles look. We got a complete retracement of this upwards move. Potential push down off of here if we get 170 to the downside. Could be selling into strength here. Nice push. Or if we get a break of highs here. Looks more or less resistance to the upside. Operator's not really selling at these highs. Looking for better prices down at 80. Get a potential to move to the downside. Got a doji and an impulsive relief candle to the downside. Pressing back up here. About to see a break of highs potentially. Break over this recent high. Could indicate some deeper retracement of this downwards move to 250 potentially. Or we remain neutral bearish and we're staying within this range this morning. Could be a good entry. Want to see a break below 150. Could be uncertainty inducing shorts for this immediate range. I'm not sure about inducing longs if that's how this goes on the 1 hour. It's green. So it looks like it goes up before it goes down. So we get a nice recovery to the upside before it goes down.
Order filled.
See potential accumulation to the upside. Could be playing within this range. I don't know why I'm in this one. I don't know what really made me click that button. I think on the 1 hour this looks like a nice retracement after a quick move. So we need to think about taking profit early on this move. Breaking even quickly. If we do just get a quick push off of this accumulation potentially to the upside for a rally this morning. This is a crucial level to break though. I want to see him move quickly. Getting some slips to the downside. Around 172. My entry inducing longs. Get a break of this recent high here. Getting ready to take profit on a de-risk here. I'm gonna get hit, huh? That's a bad play. Maybe just think of taking profit now.
Order filled.
Let's get into the zone here. Very quick 10 you're looking for. That's a bit of a push off of there. Did not feel too safe. This remains above here, 170. And this could be a break to the upside. Not feeling too good about this upwards break. Could be an accumulation, slips around 170. It's a tight accumulation here, so probably might get a decisive move soon. Could be accumulating to the downside. Playing this range this morning. Just slips prior to accumulate, slips during accumulation. 70 to 80. A bit of a downward pressure. It looks like it's going to turn over here.
Order filled.
Targeting these lows. Downward pressure. Getting ready to take profit. I want to see you break below 70. Hold below 70. Break below in the 60. 55. Get ready to take profit or hold this one. This looks like it's inducing shorts now. Selling into strength to the downside potentially. These elevator moves. Selling into quick shorts, accumulating here, easing up on selling, inducing, volatile accumulation. We get a change in character. This is a lower high, higher low. We got more pressure to the upside. Could slip up before it goes down. Again, slips up to 75. Downwards pressure off of 75. Accumulates to the upside potentially. This looks like a break to the upside, more of a relief. Need to exit here. We get another chance to exit.
Stop filled.
It's a break to the upside.
Order filled.
More of a relief until 250. So I'll break here, selling into strength. Brief accumulation, might not be selling too much in the strength.
Order filled.
Okay, let's start racking up a little bit. This looks like it should have held. I don't know my execution. Okay, while I'm in the trade, I set it until 250, so this is gonna reach 250. I do that sometimes. Take profit sooner when I see 50, or instead I should have held this. It would have been a hundo, and I would have been in the green here. And this would have been the trade of the day. So we'll see potentially a move off of 250. Selling into strength here. Nice relief to the upside. This could be that rally. And no telling where this might find downwards pressure. Potentially relieve these shorts overnight. We're getting in early on a push to the upside to break all-time highs. That's a significant relief on the 1 hour. Up to 230. We're going to see reaction to 250. Taking profit, trade back above VWAP, or creating an accumulation to 250. And then a push to the upside. I would have been in this trade off of this break, exiting, taking profit. Maybe we got direction on the day. It's a lot of selling that could happen from 250 to 350. This could be bullish for the day and correction. This looks like it has established enough direction here off morning already. So we're a bit neutral, bullish. A little sooner than 250 off of 240, selling around 240. Pick up some more steam to the upside, or this retraces back down to 180. I want to be in the green today, so I want to take a good trade. Trades that are coming up, I think I'm bullish off 180, long off 180. or fade this high back to 180, or go long off of 220. Downwards pressure off of 240.
Order filled.
Gonna fade this back to 180. Start selling into strength here. It could be slips and holds. More bearish neutral range this morning. Accumulation to the downsides with uncertainty. Creating broader slips here. Need a tighter range collection at 140 or a quick dip. Selling into shorting strength. Looks like it's a hold here and taking a profit at 220. On the 5, this looks good though. It's a doji to the downside. Getting some downwards pressure here. On the 1s, looks like you can go down. You got a break of that low. You want to see a break of this low. 205 could be a hold. Getting more pressure around 15. Relief of this downwards move. Pressing back up here. A hold on the 5. Green on the 5. Bullish. Not playing a range. Continuation from up here. See if we get a better entry. We're gonna close in the green possibly. Stay out of this trade. I wanna see a break of this low. More upwards pressure here. Earning accumulation to the upside potentially. And a nice hold off of 205. If I get exit and enter off of 205. Let's reverse off 205. Getting accumulation 220. Could slip to the downside until 205. Maybe we get selling into strength offer up here. So now I'm bullish. Bullish correction to the upside. Hitting off of 250. Build off of 250. 230. If we get downwards pressure off of 30, we could remain bearish too. The 5 looks like it's just, it doesn't look like it's accumulating. It looks like it's just getting for this upwards move. Looks like there's more longs and shorts here. Building a thesis to the upside here. Getting a little late. I wanted to exit. I should have exited early. About to get stopped.
Stop filled.
Bullish.
Order submitted.
Get another break here, and we're gonna be part of price discovery to the upside, and then this will be my trade of the day. Selling into strength.
Order filled. Order canceled.
Got a crucial pivot point around 250. Trade back up to 300. If my stops don't get hit here.
Stop filled. Crazy
grind to the upside. Better entries to the upside, or we gotta hit off at 250. As soon as it touches 250, we gotta heck of downwards pressure from there. Okay, so now I'm short.
Order filled.
That's a strong enough hit off of 250. We're gonna retrace this FEG and we're bearish for the day. Times is 650. Extend this to this low. I need to figure out what my setup is. If it gets to this level, then we're gonna short from 250. We want to see a reaction on 250. The 5 looks like it's gonna break. And a lot of people trade the 5. The hour looks like it's gonna break. Trace this FEG. It's still bullish, but it was a nice push off of 250. I think it was a sell off at 250. Accumulation to the upside. Let me exit here. We get a bit of profit. Maybe we get a break below.
Order filled.
Okay, we got out that trade and we're bullish. Want to see accumulation and a break above 250. So a lot of taking profit at 250. Potential move to the upside. I said I was going to be patient. Certainty with all scalping setups. Institutional sell off at open. Not really. That was a quick one. It's like this 5 is holding down. Maybe there is this 250 just holds on the 5-minute. Get downwards pressure off 250 or an accumulation. Gonna be a second leg. Want to see this 5 close. Downwards pressure on the 5, inducing shorts here. Seeing a break below this recent low correction.
Order filled.
Could be an accumulation of a break here. Accumulation of shorts, 5% only. Long on the MNQ, 3%. Getting a nice move off of 250. Break below and I'm bearish neutral for the top of this range. Target a low here. Complete fake out. Nice break to the downside. We're holding. Could start to de-risk on this trade. Want to see this close below 200. Start selling into strength. Got an accumulation, taking profit of shorts, potentially 190, holding below 190. Accumulating at 190. Selling into strength 180, 182. Could be a potential second leg to 150. Let's just continue bearish for the day, yo. Could correct a lot. It's wicking pretty hard down on the 1. Nice move to the downside on the 5. Could be demand picking up here.
Order filled.
I don't count like a lot of these trades off open for real. See if we get downwards pressure here. Crucial level break below 180.
Order filled. Order canceled.
Nice cascade. This is bearish, very bearish right now. Inducing shorts, selling into short strength. The 5 looks like it's retracing heavy. And we get this big move off open targeting 2750. And these types of moves, when you know it's going to be more of a waterfall, you should be trailing your stop instead of exiting early when you see TP. Because this is the big trade that could make up for all the little losses here and there. Seeing a nice break, hold. There's no resistance until 137. I'm gonna de-risk here a little bit. At that last one, I want to see this continue to the downside, selling into this short strength. Seeing a bit of a relief. Second candle. See, hold off 150. Cascading on the 5. We get hit on the 1.
Stop filled.
Better entry to the downside, or we get a relief of this extended move. Better entries to the downside here. Or recovery and push to the upside, and we're playing this range between 150 and 250. We're 180 right now. That's big enough relief. I bet. And then we're bullish again.
Order filled.
See, breaking these highs. We're heading back up. And early on the ones before accumulation. Holds around 185. Downwards pressure off 180. Maybe stops getting hit in reversal to the upside. I don't understand these quick ranges, how supply and demand interacts this way. There's not really a bigger supply, an accumulation of retail. Be holding on the way down. Seen upwards pressure on the 5 minute. I want to hold till TP here, or we get a lower high. I want to be patient on some of these and de-risk just in case. Get ready to take profit.
Order filled.
Okay, so we made 20 points there. 20 points, 2 contracts. We get a hold here. If I didn't take so many losses, We need a better execution style instead of 2 cons, maybe 1 con and add it on. I don't know, I'm playing this range though. I need instead of going with the flow, I need when it hits my target entry, then I enter and then exit on profit or in weakness. That's what I need to do. Just head it back down for a lower high.
Order filled.
Okay, so tap back into this FEG around 1210. Could be accumulating to the upside here. Ooh, slips to here. Go for start going for 1-to-1s. Could be a lower high, could be a higher low. Building off of 200. Looks more like a demand on the 5. They're keeping this up, and it's been accumulating. It's gonna be a bit of a battle. I'm thinking short. Potential short accumulation for a lower high. A correction to the downside. Found a high off of 250. Targeting 137. 73, or we could get a break of highs relief before we go back down, or we get a break of highs. That was a significant low. That's a higher low here, higher low there. Getting out early here.
Order filled.
Substantial move to the downside potentially. We got a break. Bit of a struggle this morning, taking too many losses with uncertainty. This has a target to 140. Accumulation below 200 potentially. Created an FEG around there. Tap back down to 140.
Order filled. Order filled.
Selling into strength, hopefully, to short strength. This could be a pennant too. Holding below 200, accumulating at 200. Safe, upwards, bullish place to enter. Seeing a break below. And then a retracement back up to FEG here. Can push below 190. Could sweep me out here. Could be a lower high.
Stop filled.
I know that by December I'm gonna be consistently profitable. I just gotta make it through these demo days and saving up, get better, prepare myself for to be consistently profitable. We gotta lose less and win more. Win rates gotta be up. It's on 7 o'clock, 7. And we're a bit bullish this morning off of 250. Could be continuing to the upside. I want to see this break here.
Order filled.
Trade above VWAP, break at 250. Right now I'm just like guessing and gambling. I gotta get that habit out the way. I need to be sure when to take a trade when it's doing something completely different. The patterns look strange. I'm not created a low here. You need to be part of price discovery until support wants to establish to the downside if you were bearish. And there is a big operator. They stepped in around 250, and we're seeing a hold below 250 here. Potential accumulation, change in market structure to the upside with an accumulation to the upside. So this could be an exchange until we get definitive move, break above 250. Significant downwards pressure off of 250 though, all the way down to 150. Trading at 200, build at 200, 190, all the way up to 240 for a lower high, or break at 250. I'm part of chop. Seeing some upwards support. Want to see a break of these highs. Break of accumulation. Start distributing. I'm not sure what manipulation is. I know whenever they say that, it's like some sort of sweep or it's like the cascade or like the price, like huge candles. I think manipulation is like the huge candles. Seeing upwards break. I want to be in the green today. Seeing the upwards break, selling into strength after this accumulation, potentially targeting 250. I see a break of 250 into 340 to 3 potentially. Could start de-risking here. So this would have worked. This is working out. A doji selling into strength, holding up a little bit around 220. Waiting to see what happens to 250. We can do some longs. We could be staying within the range this morning. It could be this range consolidation between 150 and 250. Early in the day accumulation. Seeing a break above.
Order filled.
Made 100 on that last play. I'm still down though. See if I can make another 100 and make up for this. Down 66.50. Just need one good trade. Took a lot of trades this morning. 2 cons. I want to see definitive move up or down from here. Could be a higher low. Change of character. Accumulation here. Higher prices. Good entry to the upside at 210 for a last accumulation to the break for an upside move. So this might break 3, 250, and then 3. Looks bullish on the 5. And the 1 looks like it can be arranged between 175 and 250. Because of uncertainty. Not long enough in an accumulation of longs here. Looks like they're building it though. They're building this to the upside. I need to know what's happening as this price goes up. It's looking for orders. People are agreeing around 200. They agree that it could be more, so 220. But then here they agreed it should go down from 250. Went all the way down to 150 quickly. But it could be above 150. So trading around 200 is like 27.2 seems like the fair price here. within this range, but 27.5 has been 27.5 on the one. It's another green. We got 3 white soldiers on the 1 hour. So it's been correcting to the upside, but it's been holding below 250. See here, institutional sell-off at open, tight ranges of consolidation with light volume off uncertainty. You're getting these 100-point ranges, these strange accumulations to the upside, some sort of market structure shift, break above 250, 350, back into this range. Not sure what prices want to do here. Need something fundamental to anchor a good reason this price goes up. Look at the Mag 7s. I know it's a big week for those guys. If they do well, NASDAQ does well. Get some downward pressure here. Break below. Higher low. Slips of accumulation. I think I'm gonna take a break and then I'll be right back. Okay, looks like price is a bit bearish off of 230, 210 area. Higher lows off of 200. Want to see any accumulation here? Want to see, I don't know, I want to see We're going to the upside. It's a sell-off on the hour. Doji on the hour. We find a weakness to the upside. Not quite a correction up here. Could be shorting down here. I'll short and target 150. Holds higher lows though. Higher lows and a lower high off a bullish move pre-market to now. Found a low of 27.35. Now we're at 27.200. I have no idea what's going on right now. It looks bullish. Looks like we could break 250, but just accumulating. Looks like there's more longs than that. Seen a break below. Continuation to the downside.
Order filled.
Let's target this low. We must stop to be just far enough. They got a 25-point stop. That's a lot for 2 contracts for a loss on a break and retest. Lower highs here, but a relief to the upside. Accumulation to the downside. Potentially slips to 200. Got my stop at 207. This could be tighter range or relief for longs. I don't know what's going on. Be entering and be sweeping. Induce. You induce and you're part of an inducement. And there's an accumulation that's exchanges between 180 and 200.
Stop filled.
And we remain in this pennant looking thing here. Could be a new range targeting this high. 180 to 230. Uncertain morning should not be part of any trades until we see a break that's like off momentum, and then you get a fake, and then accumulate and late adders, and then it goes in your direction. They're building off of 200 though, that's for sure. Well, the last thing since 7. Building around 200 the last 45 minutes. Bye. No idea what's happening, what I'm doing this morning. How am I gonna improve? Over trading on demo. I know I wouldn't overtrade on a live account, but I just don't have enough practice on a live account. I feel like I will get practice on a prop firm, trying to get payouts that way. With a little extra leverage. But I need to be profitable demoing. It's my first milestone. Patience and profitability in a demo account. So I can play the game. I know how to be profitable, and then just switch it to live, and it'll be the same thing. So I can be profitable demoing. I could be profitable. I don't know why I'm not profitable demoing right now. Break even. That's a crucial thing to get over. Around break even, taking wins and losses. I need to take less losses, lose less. I do take the winning trades, there needs to be more. Okay. It's a choppy market this morning. It was choppy yesterday, made its move overnight. It's gonna be choppy this morning too. Seen another break below. So if we got this trying to go high on the 5, we're going low.
Order filled.
It's gonna be another accumulation. It's gonna sweep me. Every time you get a break, you get an accumulation. On the 5 seems like a good point to enter, or could just be at this low here. They're building off of 200, 180, as low as 180. Still a lower high here. Can't just take any trade. This wasn't any trade. This is a break below. It's just I need a better entry, retest to the upside, and then enter around 200. I got a hold below 200. Lower high. Exchange around 190. Interest on short's gonna sweep me though. I don't know which way to go from here. I feel hella deflated right now. I don't know why. It's when you see that P&L, it's like that is your proof of success, and that sucks. Cause then you gotta figure out how to become profitable, and then you just gotta take the trades and then only take a few trades a day. Let's see how many trades I took this morning. After this. It's just been accumulating all morning before a big move. Potential to go to the downside here. Break 27.35. More of an accumulation to the downside. A little wedge between 250 and 180. A lower high, a higher low. Collecting around 190. Could be a slip to the upper downside. 5 looks bearish though. High off of 250 and collecting shorts to the downside. So I'll push below 200. Uncertainty. I can't for sure tell the direction. I shouldn't take the trade. After this overnight correction, but there's rallies these days, and it's an uptrend and a correction of price and consolidation between 250 and 100. On the hour, we're down though. It's been 30 minutes almost. 30 minutes trading to the downside, waiting for an accumulation and break to the downside. Want to see a break of 175. It's choppy all morning, except for a couple of good moves to the up and downside off open. After an accumulation here to the upside. Boom, got to move to 250 and move back down. Move back up and accumulation back down. So this would be the third, and this would be the target here at this low. So I break the low. So de-risk here for a break. Get ready to exit, avoid a retest. So I break below an accumulation. I want to see this hold below that 175. I don't know why they be going long from here. It's just the volatility, natural noise. 170, 160, Slips of like 10 to 20 points. I should avoid this exit. More bearish off of that. You gotta some room from that retest and a build to the downside, selling to strength all the way down to 100. We get a nice selling into short strength here already, but it's gonna be choppy for a while. Any accumulation to the downside, potential support at 140. Getting some shorting strength here. Tight ranges for a continuation maybe. I want to see a break. These ranges aren't tight enough for a break. Looks like a hold of 160. We're getting slips back up to the upside. Be a fake out to the downside. More of a hold off 180 to the downside. Pick my orders, induced a quicker short. Break below. Seeing a nice candle here. Taking profit 150. Needs to make it down to 100 or 137 and 140. Take the safer bet here. Taking profit at 137. We're seeing a relief here. Push down to 150, hold, selling into strength could potentially some more action at 150. I see break below here. Doji, accumulation to the downside. More longs and shorts. More bearish on the 5. Could target 100 for a higher low. Or could target this for, whoa, for a complete sweep.
Order filled.
Let's see what trades I took. I should have took profit. I don't think I was taking profit soon enough sometimes. Sometimes I don't take profit fast enough. Sometimes I'm just totally wrong on entry and my stops get hit. So today, it's 28th. How many trades did I take? Took 28 and 50% profitable. More winning trades than losing. But I'm down 214. Made 324, lost 539. Really did not take advantage of the winning trades. Some was break even. There's no even trades here. I was wrong short more time. When I was long, I was right more times. Let's see here. That was the first few trades. Okay, so I went long from here. Went short from here. Interesting. Maybe my first. Went long from here. I was correct. Saw this 3 crows. Went short from here. Should have remained long. I would you know that? There's more of an accumulation, upwards move, another accumulation before it shoots up. Was in here, exited here, okay. Wasn't at this high, like I was supposed, should have been in here, but retraced 100. I don't know why I would be long. Oh, I went short from here, exited here, went short from here, exited around break even, went long here, exited, went short here, exited. That was a nice one. Bought a low here, got stopped. Bought a high here, exited. I thought I was doing way worse on some of these. So there were some successful plays. Bought a low, got stopped. Bought a low, exited around break even. I should have exited here. We look bearish off morning.
Order filled.
I'm gonna target this low. I want my TP to hit. I want to hear that sound. Order filled. So I'm gonna be exiting early and stuff. Looks like a hold on the 5. So I was right 50% of the time, but I did not let my winners run, or did not take profit on more profit on some wins. I felt that. Okay, getting a little better. It feels like while I'm processing and placing the trades, it feels like I'm doing worse in hindsight. It was a bit, I should have stayed out of the market this morning, but it looks bullish, bearish on the 5. So we could hit profit here, take profit. I want to see this hit. $27,150. Exchange, maybe I get hit too. A relief here. Deeper relief, tapped into that FEG. Maybe close.
Order filled.
Maybe not quite tap 150. Collecting around 170. See if I can go for a while here until we're in the green. Okay, this looks like a highs, and this looks like a low here. Actually, higher low. We're building off of 150 area to the upside. Or it could be break that last 5 and a push below here. Break below. It's probably want to enter around 165. I'm seeing a break below. Created FEG. Overtrading and stop loss placement and direction wrong, and in hindsight actually doing a little bit better than I thought. It's just that the statistics aren't really adding up. I'm not letting my winners run. I'm not taking profit soon enough. Price discovery, you gotta take profit quick into weakness or until strength is done. And it's like a longer accumulation too for bigger moves. This is that longer move to the downside.
Order filled.
Looks like we're gonna break on the 5. We get our move to 100 here. Maybe even a quick cascade. 136. Got a break below and brief accumulation, selling into strength to the downside. Agree, this should be a little lower. After this huge rally. Sell off on the hour here. Could retrace that 27,100. Oh, tap that.
Order filled.
Ooh, that was a good trade. Nice push continuation potentially. It's gonna be consolidating between 137 where it broke and 100. Another support around 100 for a lower high potentially. Demand could step in here. $100, build the 100 in a reversal. Do you remain bullish and find the support? That would just be the first support. They would just be taking profit for a continuation to 27.35 where it was. So we got another 60-point move to the downside potentially.
Order filled.
Selling into strength for a little bit. Hold below 120, 110, 103. Nice outside candle to the downside. I'm gonna let this run. Getting selling, more selling happening. Saw a break of 100, targeting 35. Selling into a support zone until 35. Bit of a buffer here to the downside. Nice trade.
Order filled.
Ooh, we're up $40, y'all. Dang, made it through this morning. Nice trade to the downside. Some longs. So shorts really stepped in there. 150 and lower. Nice trade. Up 40 demoing though. It just took a while. Could have waited for this one. Something more concrete on the 5. There's a nice push down from 250. We're at 27, so that's a 200-point move. Since we're in the green for the day, I feel like that was a successful day. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, yo. Down. Made $100 for the day minus commissions. That's a decent day. On demo, too, with all the bad habits and all that. Uncertainty. That's good. You wait for moves like these to happen. It makes up for a couple of stop losses or the wrong direction early, and you shouldn't have been in those anyways. Got to be more decisive on these higher time frames. What is the bigger picture? It didn't establish until 250. Break of 1. Nice push. Buffer to 2. 735. So I think I'm gonna call that a trading day. It was a decent trading day. Ended up in the green, so that's good. It's a good sign. Were some extra trades that I didn't need to take in these consolidations where I was tilty a little bit, but was trading for about an hour. So went long there, took profit a bit early, went short here, took profit early, went short again, broke even, went short here or something, went long from here, sold here, went short from here, sold here, went short from here, got stopped out. This was look like a little break to the downside, but not yet, and then a sweep to the upside, went short from here, or got sold, went short from here, sold here, went short from here, got stopped, went short from here, sold, went long from here, got stopped, saw a break, sold, went short from here. So the last two trades made up for significant uncertainty. Just trying to play these moves. Thank goodness, huh? It's only been an hour or two. I feel like a surgeon when I'm reading this. I feel like I'm reading the vitals on a patient. So NQ is my patient. Reading the vitals, are we up? Are we rallying? Accumulations. And then after the accumulation, are they distributing? Is their supply running out? And who are they selling to? And then they short, and then we find a level off of 137. Finding a broader accumulation range between 250, or there's just uncertainty up and down, and then we get a definitive move to the downside off of 150 prior to pre-market huge move to the downside. Got that relief up to 250 and a continuation. Potential break below 235, we'll see. Yeah, decent trading day. Well, actually, not really, but I'm in the green, so another day in the books. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good trading day, a good day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you watched me, let me know how to improve. If you see anything where I could get better at, maybe cues where I could spot sooner, or let me know if I am doing good. So yeah, good day to all y'all, and have a good day. Bye.